That's what that guy's doing on there. Wii U game. You're playing it. Talk to me, Goose.
It was good, that, mate. It was entertaining. Okay, it's not a brand new title, but it is a brand new port to the Windows. It was actually released, mate, last September for the Wii U. Exclusive, but now 13 AM have brought it to Windows.
And it's multiplayer madness. Should be good. Enjoy yourself. Platforming. It's really hard.
Select character.
Runbow, champion of the sun. It looks glorious.
Mate, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it
it
was a really
just
good
looks
game.
crazy.
I didn't know what to expect. I hardly play any platformers unless it's the mainstream stuff like Mario and things like that.
But this is a multiplayer-centric game, so does it have a story mode?
It does have little stories that... It's nice that it ties into it, but they're kind of in the background, really. They don't really...
Are they more like
have any
tutorials
purpose.
to get you used to the game offline?
Kind of, but there's a couple of... there's one very simple base story level, which you just get from the start to the finish.
Yeah, that's the story. Start at the beginning and get to the end.
In Runbow style, like there's an evil woman who's not got colour because it's all about colours, mate.
It's all about them colours, which
Yeah.
you can probably guess by the title of this game.
And Satura's basically being a bitch, and you need to get to the end of the level and all the obstacles that she's put in the way. But you can also get DLCs for it as well. I think there's only one out at the minute.
So if you prefer the single player mode.
Yeah, you can.
Ah, that's cool.
But it brings in a couple of extra mechanics as well, like buttons and portals and things like that. So the one that's out is called Satura's Space Adventure, which is actually better than the main story.
That's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I imagine that's actually a good... I'm going to come back to it. Because I know where we're going with this one. So you've got another option. There's like an endurance one that you were freaking out on, I saw.
Oh, God. That, my friend, was the behemoth.
Come on, Ghosty. I'm pretty sure your daughter finished this the other day.
Oh, my God. The theme around this is the giant monster that swallowed the land, including you, and you have to get out of its stomach.
Right.
Now, these levels get incrementally harder. There are no per level saves, so you can die and reset on a level, but if you leave the game,
It's just get as far as you can go kind of thing.
there is a finish to it, I found out yesterday, but there is no way that I'm even attempting it.
No?
No way.
Not going
Absolutely
for it?
not. I spawned, I think, about a 300% increase of grey hairs trying to get through just probably maybe even 10% of it. So
Yeah, precision platform is not really your deal. You're not a Meat Boy
it's not,
fan or
it's
anything
not,
like that.
But that's a nice little segue into the gameplay, mate.
Yeah. All right.
So, the gameplay itself, it's really simple. You've got a jump, you've got an attack, and you've got movement. It's really simple, it's really responsive, and it's fun. That's all it needs.
Yeah.
That's all it
because
needs.
it has one overriding gimmick.
Exactly. And it's like we touched on before, the theme suggests that it's all about colour. So there are colours that wave in the background. It could be any direction. It could be up, down, left, right. It could be in blurs. It could be a rainbow. But these colours hide and reveal walls or platforms that you have to use to traverse the level.
I mean, the game looks so beautiful.
It's
and
nice.
it makes so much sense because they basically just changed the background, and if that background colour matches a platform colour,
Yeah.
that platform's no longer there because it's the same as the background and
Exactly.
it disappears. It's such a
Exactly.
cool little idea.
Yeah, we touched on it before as well about it being multiplayer centric. However, we ran into several problems.
Yeah, this is the sort of nail in the coffin of this game for any recommendations.
Exactly.
And it's so sad to say because this game just looks tremendous fun, especially on the Wii U
Yeah.
gameplay. Is nobody's playing it.
Nobody is playing
Nobody's
it.
fucking
It's a
playing
good
it.
party game to play locally because it does offer controller support.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for online games and the connectivity is there, it's already in the game, you're not going to find
Yeah,
anyone.
because it's a
It was out-
9-player multiplayer match.
It is in fact a 9-player match, yeah. I mean, there's variations as well. There's a King of the Hill, there's an Endurance. You actually fight as you move through the levels as well. You can knock people to their doom, but there is no one playing it. And this actually gates a lot of the game's content. You can't do the
Well, it's a
Endurance.
multiplayer game with no multiplayer
Exactly,
scene,
all the
which
King
is
of the
why I bring it back in. They're bringing in DLC story mode because there are people who've bought this game, love the game, can't get a multiplayer game.
Absolutely, yeah.
So here's the single player expanded a little bit, so we've got something there for you to do.
Yeah, especially with it being the PC port of the Nintendo exclusive, which was held in really high regard of the people that enjoyed it. But unfortunately, there is no player base for the PC.
So fucking sad. So fucking sad to see a game which has this really nice gimmick, looks like it's an absolute shitload of fun, You can't play it with anyone.
You can't play it
And
with
but at the same time, we considered buying some copies for people in the stream so we could get some game going. It's too expensive.
Outside of the stream though, they're not going to have anyone to play it with.
But even that's too expensive.
That's a shame.
It's about £11, I think, something like that. And you can't spend 90 quid.
No.
To try and get a game
for a few
going,
hours,
right?
Yeah,
No, that's not
fun. So pros and cons in a wrap up is the game has enough content to play on your own at quite a diminished shelf life.
Yeah.
But it's also good because it offers local connectivity as well, so you can plug in multiple pads and play with your friends like a party game, like you would with like Smash Bros. And things. The variety of the levels with such a simple mechanic, it offers so much.
It's a good game.
Yeah,
it is a good fucking game. It's a good game.
It all evolves around the colour mechanic as well, which is good. And there's also lots of customizations for your characters and unlockable characters. From
loads of indie characters
as well.
in there as well, aren't they? Yeah.
The cons, we can't touch on this enough. There is no one playing it.
Yeah, so it's like 70% of the game is inaccessible, which is really sad.
There's about 3 game options that are gated behind multiplayer, so if you've got no one in the house or online to play it with, you're never going to get to play them. And what was frustrating for me when I was especially doing the Behemoth is there is a certain mechanic which you rely on through the game, which is like a punch, but diagonally upwards to increase your distance, but it's a hit and miss if you're going to do it.
Oh really? The input didn't go in properly?
It sounds so simple. You push in the diagonal corner with the punch button, but if you undercut it slightly, you're going to do a horizontal dash and you're going to fall down. If you do it up, you're going to not make the distance because you've faced your character up too much, and the jump that you're already doing,
your momentum's gone.
Your momentum stopped, which is a shame. But that's different for other people. But I even showed that on stream. That was really frustrating. So in conclusion, a quality game, just no player base whatsoever.
What this game needs to do is relaunch at about £1 or £2.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
what it needs to do, because the price is, people aren't going to pay that price for this game, even if it's a good game, but nobody's playing it.
Yeah.
Just relaunch this game with a low price and fuck me, we'll get everybody playing it.
And even the soundtrack in the background,
Yeah.
it varies from level to level, and it's a funky soundtrack that you'll enjoy. It brings up the mood. All these things are cool.
It's not, yeah.
It.
Let's hope a Steam sale maybe saves it or something like
Maybe,
that. Real sad.
maybe.
Anyway, Runbow.
Runbow, mate. If you like things like Mario Party, Yoshi's Woolly World, that kind of platformer that's designed for multiple people but also has that single player experience, maybe even Smash Brothers for the combat, because there is punch combat in this to actually knock your friends off the platforms, go for it.
Oh, look at this. It's a delight.
Oh, bit of Mario for the ladies. Straight over, 6.4. Woof.
How'd you find that then? Because I heard how you found it. Not very good at the old platforming, eh?
No, mate, it's not that. I've just not got patience for it. Mario's good. This is sort of like a die and repeat, and for someone like me who's got a very short temper. But also, let me give you a little vibe of the multiplayer experience, mate. Just stand this way.
Crying shame.
Stand this way.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Let's play Runbow, guys!
I can't believe you were literally the only person playing that game, because it looks like so much fun.
Literally, yeah,
like
the only
so
person
much fun.
online. It's a shame, man.
It's a real tragedy, but you can't even recommend it, because even if we got a few people to buy it, that's not enough to make it
No,
a game,
because you're not going to get into a lobby. There isn't a lobby. There was literally, like, this screenshot now will show you, I was the only person online on Windows playing it on release. So it's a shame, but...
Oh well. If you enjoyed the video, though, you can still check our previous game, which was Disgraced, mate.
It was, mate.
Disgraced. So go check that out if you like your RPG stuff. Alright, bye guys.
Peace!
Please, I've told you we don't have any. Now you have seen the truth. You still think we're lying? We have nothing to give. Liar! The captain thrusts his sword into the elk. No, rip! Oh, he's just... Oh, no. Oh, bummer.